Hey, what up, though? It's your boy, T-Way Sports and Culture, back to put a little game in your brain and showing love to those doing the same. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the content, you feel me? Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Just got a chance to watch his video on this about the anticipated date for the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford rematch. As we know, these brothers fought July 29th for the undisputed welterweight championship, in which Bud Crawford was able to stop Errol Spence in the 9th round. Bud Crawford completely dominated that fight, and in that contract for that fight, there was a rematch clause that needed to be activated 30 days after the fight. Errol Spence was able to activate that rematch, and now we have a potential rematch date for that fight, and that date is going to be December 30th. So that date's coming right after the holidays. Give both fighters a chance to be with their family, hang out, do their thing, eat a little bit. But there is some discrepancy here at this point at what weight the actual fight is going to be at. In the rematch clause that was activated, Errol Spence and team activated the rematch clause, but it sounded like they didn't specify which weight that the rematch was going to be at. And per the contract, if the weight isn't specified, then the rematch will be at 147. However, both fighters are talking about having the rematch at 154. I know, some of the Spence fans believe that, Errol Spence just didn't come in looking good for that fight. He looked weight drained. Something just looked visibly wrong with him. So, there's a lot of speculations that if the fight was rematched at 154, that Errol Spence will have a chance to look better coming into the fight. But it's looking like that wasn't actually specified in the rematch request from Errol Spence. So there's going to be some deliberation on what the weight is going to be at. What I'm thinking is that, Bud Crawford will accept the 154 weight. However, there will be some sort of compensation that he'll need to get to go to that weight, since it wasn't declared initially in the rematch clause. So we'll see how that plays out. Now that Bud Crawford has some A-side leverage, we'll see if he's going to go ahead and flex that. And, I don't blame him, man. Go ahead and, go ahead and get that last payday before you eventually move up. We know that recently Bud Crawford has spoken about moving, his willingness to move to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez. However, the WBC has just mandated Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez after his September 30th fight with Jermell Charlo. So we'll see how that goes. But Bud Crawford did have plans of moving up in weight anyway, so I don't see him, declining the request to move to 154. But I'm sure there'll be some compensation involved. Personally, I don't think that the added weight is going to give Errol Spence much of an advantage. I think that just coming into the first fight, one of the most surprising things about the fight, for me at least, was the strength of Bud Crawford. Just the way that he was able to manhandle Errol Spence. That was very surprising to a lot of people. So the added weight, I don't think will give Errol Spence an advantage in that aspect. Bud Crawford just essentially outfought Errol Spence in every aspect anyways. The quickness, the speed, the strength was just too much for Errol Spence in the first fight. Second fight, I think Errol Spence needs to change the game plan completely. Add a little bit more feinting, going straight to the body, the jab straight to the body that he, historically is known for, was obviously isolated last fight. So he'll need to find some ways to, add some more wrinkles into his plan to see if he can exploit that. But I honestly don't see the weight advantage, the added weight being an advantage for Errol Spence. I just think he was just outclassed on all levels. So we'll see how this goes. We know in boxing that these dates can change at any time, but it's being reported that December 30th is going to be the date for the rematch. I'm looking forward to it. That'll be a good end of the 2023 year. For boxing, man, it's just been one for the books, man. It's just been, a lot of great fights this year. And the fact that we were able to get, a fight of the magnitude of Errol Spence and Bud Crawford twice in a year just is crazy, man. So let's hope to end the year on that, give us a good end of the year fight. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think the fight happening at 154 gives Errol Spence any advantage? Does that, play into his game plan at all? Y'all let me know. Get in the comment section, and I'll holler at y'all. Peace.